Hi friends, Katerina from the Evolution of Stitches here. I have promised you a tutorial on how to make a pom-pom. I'm going to make a pom-pom using something that you can find in your house, and that is I'm going to use old CDs. Of course, there are many different objects that you can use in order to make a pom-pom. If I wanted to make a small pom-pom, I would use this size, this CD, a small CD, but I want to show you how to make a bigger pom-pom, so I'm going to use this CD. Actually, this is not a CD, it was in one of the CD boxes we bought, and I'm going to use this one. So in order to create a pom-pom, the first thing you should do is to create an opening on your CD. So I'm going to use a ruler and a marker to mark where I'm going to cut my CD. Just be careful to create a big opening here on your CD, and then you can cut it with a pair of scissors, or it would be better if you cut it with a paper cutter. Sorry about the noise. And then I'm going to do the same with my other CD. I'm going to again to mark the line on the CD. Of course, if you prefer, you can always buy the pom-pom maker. There are pom-pom makers that you can buy. So now I have these two old, let's say, CDs ready. What I'm going to do is to use this thread. This is waxed thread. It's used when you make jewelry. If you don't have this kind of thread, you can always use the same yarn that you are going to use for your pom-pom. So what you do is you place the thread or the yarn here on one of the CDs, and then you place the other one, the other CD, on top of it, and you try to keep it in place. Another trick that you can use in order to keep these strands in place is to use two paper clips in order to keep the CDs in place. And when you reach the point where the paper clip is, you can remove it. And now we are ready to start wrapping. I'm going to use this scrap yarn, but of course you are going to use probably the yarn that you have used for your crochet project. And I will place my yarn here on the CD, the tail of my yarn, and then I will support it a little bit with my thumb, and then I will start wrapping around, making sure that I won't wrap my yarn very tightly. This is one thing to be careful about, and the other thing is not to catch these strands between the yarn. And you can move your yarn any way you prefer, and you are going to continue like this until you cover most of the CDs. Now I will wrap around the first paper clip, just to show you how to remove it, and then you can continue and meet me at the end. So there is no need for me to wait. I'm going to remove this paper clip. I can put it in another place if I want, if I prefer, and I will continue like this until I reach this point. And another good idea is, after you have wrapped around your yarn a few times, you can hold your CDs upside down, I mean with the strands looking downwards, because in this way you won't have to untangle the strands every time. And please continue until you cover the CD. Here I am. As you can see, I have wrapped my yarn around my CD about 165 times, but of course this is personal. You can wrap your yarn around as many times as you like. If you prefer to have a fluffy pom-pom full of yarn, wrap it more times. Also, as you can see, while I was wrapping my yarn around, I was moving my paper clip. Now I'm going to take it out. And now what we need to do is to take our yarn out of the CDs. First of all, we are going to cut our yarn off, and now if you want you can secure it here. Let me find something to secure it. You can secure it using a very thin hook. Now we need to take these two pieces of thread and move them to the center of our CDs and tie a knot. I'm not going to tie a very tight knot at the moment. I'm going to secure my pom-pom later. Another thing you should be careful about is to have all your wraps around here in the center of your CDs. In this way, the length of your wraps around will be about the same. And now we are ready to start cutting our a good way is to try to insert your pair of scissors here between the two CDs. This will help you to cut it more easily. Unfortunately, I don't have the right pair of scissors at the moment, but I will do it. Anyway, after you start, it's easier to do it. After you cut the first few. It's better not to cut them all together at once. I'm trying to insert my hook between the CDs. Now I have cut all my yarn. What I'm going to do now is to tie my thread a bit more, and I'm going to take my pom-pom out of the CDs, and voila. What I need to do now is to tie and secure my pom-pom until I feel it's secure enough. For example, instead of one knot, you can pass your thread 3 or more times and then tie it. And now what we need to do is to cut, if we have some of our yarn which is not cut, we cut it. And now if you shake your pom-pom, it's ready. Another thing that you can do is to cut the yarn that it's not the same length. What you can do is to put your pom-pom here on the CD, finding the middle. The middle is here, and if you put the other CD on top, you can cut the yarn which is outside the CD. It's better to have something to put this yarn. So I don't have a lot to cut. You can do it on the opposite side as well. You put it in the middle and you try and cut everything that it's, of course this is, you are not going to cut because this is the space. You are going to cut these small ones. You can turn it so it's not on the space, and I think it's okay. And now if you shake your pom-pom, if you like it this big, you can leave it like this, or you can trim it until it's the height and that you like. As you can see, it's ready. I have a small one here, so that you can see the difference. For me, I would cut some more because I don't like pom-poms to be very big, so I would cut, let's say, so I would cut this, and that's it. You shake it and it's ready. So I hope you liked this tutorial as well. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. I would love to read your comments. Please subscribe to my channel and let me know what you would like to watch next. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, and until next time, think positive. Bye!